welcome back to the Kickin podcast, coming to you from the Botanical Gardens in Melbourne, aka our backyard. My name is Hayley Miller, and hello to my co-host Emma Drisco. It's the mask. It's the mask removal for me.
It's the mask. I've done it different every week.
If anyone wants to know what that long pause was before she said anything, it was because she had to take her mask off really slowly.
I have glasses on, the glasses fog up, so I had to make sure it was done right. Everyone, hello.
How are we?
Fantastic. Had a great day.
I've got a flight.
Yeah, I can see it.
This is not good in the Botanical
Who decided
Gardens.
the outdoor podcast was a good idea?
I'm not sure, but we can talk about how my hips are going to seize up within 5 minutes, I reckon. I've already had to undo my button of my jeans because it was like killing my stomach. So we're going well so far.
I think what Brett needs to do next time is send out a memo. And that needs to include time because Hayley Miller was 7 minutes late today.
No, I wasn't. Brett said meet in the lobby at 4 p.m. Easty and I met at 4 p.m. and you had trotted off without us.
Easty! You said it!
Oh, no! I've stuffed it up.
No, it's fine. We can cut that part. Anyways, love to see Hayley making the same comments that I make and she gave me for last week. But
we all
anyways,
make mistakes, I
memo
understand
is
now.
on for the time, outfit, and the location as well, because currently we're sitting in a patch of grass holding a microphone that weighs 10 kilos.
We went to the gym this morning and my arms are tired already, so I'm not sure how long this podcast is only going to go for 10 minutes because I can't hold the microphone.
We've also had snacks and we both had to undo our top button of our jeans.
Anyway.
And I'm going to get pins and needles in my foot in a minute.
You've already, she's first positional change already, and that does not
the
look
mermaid. The mermaid yoga.
That does not look comfortable.
I'm kidding.
Okay,
it was actually our idea to do like potty in the park. Yeah.
It seemed like a great idea at the time.
And we're here now.
And we hate it already. Anyway, now that I've dropped who our guest is, welcome, Easty. Did you enjoy that start?
Hang on,
podcast?
it's not Easty. It's
sorry.
Dana. North, south, west, east. All the notes.
The notes came in there too.
I was surprised you know my first name. Not many people know my first name. They just call me Easty.
That's why I didn't say it.
Yeah.
That's why I just said it's Easty.
Do you get called Dana a lot?
A lot, yeah. Growing up,
Yeah.
What is it like to be on the podcast?
A bit nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Are you more?
Don't know how I feel about it.
Are you more nervous about this than playing your first game of AFLW?
Oh no, definitely not.
No.
That was extreme.
Yeah.
So you're saying this is not as important as
It's
your
like
first
mild.
game? I'd beg to differ, but anyway. What have we been up to today? We'll just do some general chit chat because it's a bit of a different environment. Easty, what have you been up to today?
Not much. Just strength this morning. Went for a walk. That's about it.
Yeah, that's
our
well,
day.
look, this is unemployment for you.
Miller and I have had practice.
Anyway, I was talking to Drisco today and I feel like I'm more busy than I ever am normally.
Both the unemployed have said today that they have not had a moment to themselves at all this whole time. And I just feel like we've had meetings.
Yeah.
We couldn't even organise a time to do the podcast
Prep.
run sheet. Yeah.
It was hard work. And who was late to do the run sheet today?
Me, but I wasn't late to the actual podcast, so it doesn't
Hang
matter.
on, you were late to get there by 20 minutes and then comes down, is there for 30 seconds, goes, oh, hang on, I've got to pop up to my room to get something, and was gone for another 15 minutes. So I've prepped the podcast this week. So after every question, I'm going to say, next question that I've got on my sheet that I organised,
okay.
like you did last week.
But anyways, Easty, surely you've done something more exciting than... Where'd you walk to?
Me and Tux actually got lost in the city. We were looking for, that Frankie coffee shop.
Oh,
yeah.
Walter,
Frankie,
Sam,
Walter, Sam,
Rob,
Jane,
Peter.
Bob. Yes, Peter. Yes, that coffee shop. We all know that
Yeah,
one.
and we got lost for about 20 minutes, so it was a good stroll.
Yeah,
And then
So
we
you were
finally
trying to
found it.
find that one?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they put in Jane Lane.
You did the
Bob
wrong name.
To the map.
You did the wrong three.
I think I
three
put John
names.
instead of Peter.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
that's where you went wrong. That's where
Matthew,
you
Mark,
went wrong.
Luke and John. Always get ya. I'm kidding.
Now,
That
we'll
was,
learn-
Cut that out. That's actually
even hear
Why
what
did I
you said.
just say the gospel? Like Bible names.
Oh. Does that count as another positional change?
Yes. No, I need to.
All right, we'll learn a little bit more about Eastie very soon. But the top of the list of things that we need to discuss before we get into the game specifically is the team song from the weekend. Now, we obviously talked about it a lot last week, and we sung it on the podcast last week. People are wondering, why did we not sing it on the weekend? Tell them what happened.
So basically, Trent Cooper has no faith in us as a playing group. Oh, I mean, besides from the football components.
Okay, off-field.
Off-field.
It's
So he thought,
questionable.
we don't want to embarrass ourselves either. So we thought, let's do our normal song on the ground, on TV. It's live, you only get one shot at it. Then we can practice inside the rooms
'cause
where only us can
We
hear.
were meant to practice during the week, but we didn't. So it was a bit of a hectic week last week. So we didn't practice during the week, but we did do it in the rooms after. And how did it go? Eastie, what were your thoughts?
Yeah.
Did you know it?
I mean, I didn't know the words,
Oh.
but
Yeah, you're one of those.
one of those.
Anyway, we
No,
should
but
probably
actually
make you
sounded
sing
good.
it. So would you
Standing
like to sing us
Yeah.
the middle verse now?
I think you should.
Surely you've
Eastie's
learnt it
also
since then.
another nickname for Eastie's, the new Shannon Knoll. She's actually
No.
no. I can't.
The mic drop. Too
Anyway,
heavy.
you've got to leave in your head. Oh, this is going to be a shambles. Drisco's
It's
just
not.
dropped her microphone and laid down on the floor for the second time
Sorry.
today. No, Eastie, during the week you had
Good.
to sing for one of our pod games, and it was Shannon Knoll, What About Me? And it was fantastic.
Yeah, her voice is voice of an angel.
Voice of an angel, honestly.
So,
Well, do you know the words of the song yet?
you do. She
I
does.
do,
Come
but
on.
What?
I want to
Shannon
keep it
Knoll
a
or the
secret from
No,
the
no,
audience.
no.
Oh,
Our,
the actual
our theme song.
theme song.
It
Oh,
starts
theme
with
song.
We're the Rollers.
I think we're the rollers, we're the rockers, we're the mighty free
Yes.
duckers. I don't know the rest.
Keep going. We're gonna roll and man, we'll rock 'em.
Yeah.
Gonna-
Yep.
Nah, Eastie, look,
Anyway,
I'm
okay,
very proud that
Eastie.
you've memorised the first section. That's
You're going to
fine.
need to learn that for next week, because I reckon next week we bring it out to on ground.
Yeah, live.
So there you go for the fans. That's why it wasn't on the broadcast, because
Yep.
we were just getting it perfect for when it actually comes out onto the broadcast.
Yep.
Now to the game on the weekend, the actual game. Second win on the board. The wind. It's blowing my page.
Yeah.
Home away from home. How do we enjoy, like Whitten Oval? We played there a couple of times now, but they played our songs, because obviously it was still our home game, but just obviously over in Melbourne, so we don't have our events team and whatnot, but I know they worked quite hard from Perth to Melbourne to make sure it was all the same. Did you notice that we had all the same songs and stuff?
Yeah, I
Yep.
actually did know.
It was good. I loved it.
How did you go first game away from home, pre-game? I told Eastie before this podcast, do not look me in the eyes, just look at
supposed to look
You're asking her a question. That's just like common decency
Easy.
to look at someone.
How'd you go before the game?
I was a lot calmer than I usually am. But yeah, it's good, I
It
reckon.
was good.
Yeah.
I think I saw you and Tux prior, and we kept saying it was the calm before the storm. 'Cause
Yeah,
we were-
you were the calm before
Oh.
the storm.
I meant all three of
You
us.
were the
but-
calm. When are you ever calm?
No, I was. Eastie,
She actually was. She calmed me down for
There
once.
you go. Oh, well done.
it's another.
As a tip of the mic.
I
I
was
hope you
calm.
can't hear that doof every time.
Oh, cut that out. You can hear the doof.
And the girls supporting from the sidelines. Obviously, because we're in Melbourne, I didn't expect there to be much of a crowd. But obviously, our girls on the sidelines, I reckon they were very loud, because I could
I
hear them on the
agree.
ground.
Yeah, I agree.
Thoughts?
I mean, I could hear Juddy's mum.
Oh, Juddy's mum.
Juddy's mum.
How
How good is
good.
So cute.
How good is Sharon?
Shazza.
Shazza.
Shazza and Kazza. Even better. No wonder she named her daughter Karen. Which makes total sense now.
It makes total sense with Shazza and Kazza.
I think we were out on the ground when Shazza first walked in.
Yeah.
And we were talking about, you'll be able to tell Juddy's mum and, the newbies straight away. Yeah.
She's definitely the most passionate there, that's for sure.
She was in her, all of her purple as well.
She was
Bless
in
her
her
heart.
element. Absolutely in her element. Now, Eastie, your game specifically, you obviously had a very, very good game. For your second game in AFLW, how did it feel like going? You said you felt a little bit more calm this week than what you'd had previously. What did it feel like? How did you enjoy the game?
Yeah, it was just great. I think it was a good atmosphere. As soon as we ran out on field, I felt like we were all connected, which probably boosted my energy a bit. And yeah, it was just a great feeling, really. So.
And then what about your first goal? So Eastie's kicked her first goal in AFLW, and I will not forget the look on your face.
Oh my gosh.
When you didn't realise that there'd been a 50-metre penalty, and I went up to you and I said, "You've got a 50. You're going to be like."
She thought she was going to do
colour
a
dropped
Drisco.
out of your face.
I thought I was going to pass out.
Your eyes were like saucers. Were you more nervous about that then than you are now about being on the podcast?
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh.
What tops it? First game, podcast, first goal from the goal square.
She was more nervous about her doing a Drisco
Yeah, that's what I said.
on Channel 7.
Did you really say that on Channel 7? Oh.
No, but she was thinking it. She was thinking, where's the pole? I need to aim the other way.
I actually said to someone, all I was thinking was Drisco.
Well, I'm glad I'm in someone's thoughts.
Well,
when they're
anyway,
going to goal.
it worked for you because you did not do a Drisco.
It was
and
brilliant.
It sailed straight through the big sticks.
Oh.
How did that feel?
Oh, yeah, it felt great. I couldn't wipe the smile off my face.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the best feeling.
Honestly, I cannot stress this enough. I was on the bench at the time when Eastie kicked her goal, and I reckon I was a centimetre away from the line for running on. We could have been penalised because I was up and about. I was there. I was.
How bad is it?
Wade had to hold me back. Wade's
back.
full on held me back.
Wade, hold me back.
I was running out there.
How bad is it when you're on the bench when someone
Yeah,
kicks,
I know.
especially when someone
It's
kicks their
lame.
first goal? Were you on the ground when Macca kicked her
Yeah,
first?
I ran
No,
in.
I was off. I was off, and I stamped my foot on the sidelines. I was like,
horrible.
I want to be on the
Yeah,
field.
I know.
I had a full tanty about it.
It is horrible.
But anyway, I was
Well
there
done,
for yours,
Eastie.
so that's okay. We'll be okay with that. Now, Drisco, just to pump up your tyres again. Now that we've blown them down because Eastie was thinking about you, she was going for goal. You did a few more running back, defensive last line of defence towards the goals.
Yeah,
So it's okay.
it's okay. I do get just as nervous doing that now when
But
I'm
it doesn't
last
matter.
line.
But it doesn't matter because you're good at that.
You're very good at that, yeah.
I think I'm getting better at the panic, not panicking.
But you look panicked
At
as you're doing it.
Damn.
I think
Okay.
everything.
But
I
that's-
think everything you do looks frantic though. You look panicked to doing everything.
Erratic. I'm an erratic person.
Very erratic.
But no.
But it works.
I think I wouldn't have been able to do it without you girls, of course. But the backline were very
Well,
good. They
that's
were
it.
communicating the whole time.
I
and
couldn't have done it without you girls.
Yeah.
I just couldn't have done it.
couldn't have. Isn't that the thing, the go-to?
Yeah, that's the go-to.
The go-to.
That's the line.
No, but I love it. We haven't even asked Eastie though, but how do you think you went on the weekend? Because personally, I think you should have got a NAB Rising Star.
Oh, so
But,
did I actually.
I
was
don't
a
even know
bit-
that was a thing, to be
Yeah.
honest.
But,
Oh,
of
sure.
course.
I didn't even know that
No,
was a
but
thing.
how did you actually feel? What did you think of your game?
Yeah, it was pretty good in the first half. I think it died off in the second half. But, yeah, I think we just all did very well.
Pretty much asked her that already.
Oh,
So I don't know where.
I'm going to stop looking at the script.
I don't know where you were
Hayley,
when
you're
I
on.
asked her about the game already. But anyway, other players that stood out to you, Drisco or Eastie?
Throw it to you first, Eastie.
You had a really good
Oh,
game.
thank you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
you were best
Well,
on,
once
for
I
sure.
saw what you were doing, I was like, I better pick my game up.
Oh, captain, my
Oh,
captain.
Jesus, I haven't touched the ball yet. And Eastie's got all the ball. I was like, hand the ball, pass it to me, please. And anyway, we got
So it was
going
really
after
that
quarter-
competitive instinct.
I
You
was
don't
like,
let her beat
yeah, I
me.
can't let Eastie beat me. So anyway, I picked it up after half time.
No, but I think that was good.
Thanks.
I think I like that Like, it wasn't just you and Turbo winning the ball. Like, I'm not a stats person, but I think that across the board, every single person did what they needed to do. Everyone had a, goal at the footy, and I think Eastie really stepped up, obviously, in that first half where she got a lot of the touches in and under, hunting that footy. And then, obviously, Miller and Turbo, their last half was exceptional. And for them to come back...
How about
come
Turbo
back from
one disposal at quarter time? She really came back from that.
But resilience.
She came back from that really well. Hang on, we've had all these people in this podcast like coming back from injuries and stuff. And Hayley Miller comes back from a one-touch first quarter. Anyway, how was Turbo's torpy from outside 50?
Oh, that was...
and that was Gemma's celebration, acting like it's her goal.
Gemma's celebration for anyone kicking a goal like that.
No,
Macca's goal, I'm pretty sure she celebrated the same way as well. Well, so did everyone, I guess.
And the previous podcast, Macca actually said that West Perth goal, she kicked into the wind. So she said if she's ever going to kick that far again, she needs all of us behind her, blowing.
Did you do it? Well, you're on the back
I was,
line,
yeah,
so
full back.
That was
Yeah,
that was the difference.
That was
and it just flew.
Sailed.
It just
absolutely
sailed through.
Gorgeous.
I think the other highlight for me was Veria in defence, and she got herself a team of the week position for it, and I think that would be her first time probably in the team of the week, which is that's the AFLW team of the week. But yeah, her intercept defence was really, really good.
What did you think, Eastie? Veria.
Yeah, she was really good. And I reckon Pewee was pretty good as well.
I agree.
Yep.
She was everywhere.
I thought Pew was very strong when the ball was coming in, and I thought that Sarah Veria had about 6...
You actually can't concentrate.
Sarah Veria had about 6 intercept marks, so good on you, says.
You actually can't concentrate, can you? Like when something even slightly...
Sorry, I saw in my peripheral vision there's people watching me.
There's people watching. Jasmine Stewart has just come in and interrupt the podcast. And there was some people over there that started talking loudly earlier, and you had to have a look at them too.
Sorry, I'm back.
I guess the last one for the game, unfortunately, JC will miss the next game with concussion protocols, which is a big loss for us. Do we have any thoughts on what the team will do? Because that's a big, obviously, position to fill. Any thoughts?
Someone with a good contested mark like JC.
Yeah,
I definitely
step up, and that's my question to you. Is it you?
So that's why you addressed me
first. Is it you?
I hope so. If I can play as good as Jesus Christ, then that would be fantastic. I would love to be an All-Australian defender.
Well, this
so
is
maybe
your time
this
to shine.
This is my opportunity.
This is it.
It's not in front of goals, so it's fine.
It's going to be fun.
I think it's definitely disappointing for JC, but I think, like I said, we played really good team footy on the weekend, so I think that we will all step up to the mark and play our roles, and you never know, the coaches might make some bold moves there.
They might. You might be in the forward line again.
Not that bold.
not that. They tried that once. It was too bold.
Too bold.
We figured it was too bold.
We figured.
Now, Eastie, we'll learn a little bit more about you. Tell us about you. Where did you grow up? We know you're a country girl. Tell us about your childhood.
Yep.
I grew up in a small town called Manjimup. Nothing really to it.
What's the postcode?
6258.
6258. Here we go. Country girls.
How far is Manjimup out of Perth?
3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
south.
not too far. 3.5 hours south inland. And yeah, I just moved to Perth in November 2021 to do footy.
Oh, not that long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, I've just got 2 housemates from down south as well. They're studying, so yeah, that's where I'm at the moment.
And you went to school in Manji then?
Yeah, graduated in Manji, and then
giving nicknames me.
Manji.
Been there once, but I'm still calling it Manji. So I went to school in Manjimup, and you have a farm.
What else is there to do in Manjimup?
Other than farm, and don't you climb trees down there?
Oh, that's more Pemberton, but that's like 20 minutes away.
Oh,
so it's basically
same.
There's lots of tourist sites like Big Brook Dam. You probably haven't heard of it.
Yeah,
Gloucester
cool.
Tree. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, we own a farm. We grow avocados.
What a great
Yeah.
segue into the next segment that we wanted to.
No, what actually, before that, what else do you grow?
So livestock wise, we've
Yep.
got cattle and sheep
Yep.
and Marin farm, and
That's so cool. In your dam.
yeah, we
No on the land.
nah, they're cool.
Marin have grown out of the soil.
They're growing their little pizzas are out of the soil. That's when you know they're ready.
My dad's gonna be pissing himself.
I know, actually, I'm the country girl here as well.
I know you have a farm.
No, I know that they're in the water, but I was just confirming that,
just
like,
a
you've
state-
got, like, your own, like, artificial
state the
dam
obvious.
there
Yeah.
on your property that
Yeah.
the Marin grow out of the soil thing.
They go out from underneath in the dam, and then they just pop up in there.
No, that's very cool.
Yeah, and avos, finger limes, and feijoas. Do you know what feijoas are?
No.
You've tried to explain this to me before. What
Yeah.
are they?
They look like a lime from the outside,
Yep.
but a kiwi fruit in the inside.
Oh, I'm allergic to kiwi fruit.
They don't.
Are you
And
allergic right now with her talking about it?
Yeah, like my throat actually is tingling thinking about it. But
They
anyway,
taste
sorry.
a bit like a guava. It's like
Oh.
a unique taste. Yeah. And
Cool.
that's about it.
Right,
And
and
wouldn't you hate it if like people were just like playing a game down at the park and they could see you were doing something important and then they're just playing the game like 5 metres away?
yeah, I
Yeah.
know, imagine. the
Imagine if those
ignorance.
people were people that you knew and they just did that. And it's super distracting. But anyway, there's about 10 of the Freo girls right now playing, what would you call it?
Well, I
What's that
think
game?
our support staff around us, Mim Strom, might need to go over and give him a
Security-
spray.
security Mim.
Security.
Can you tell the people to move away?
They're just trying to get on TV.
All right. Anyway, now can we segue to the avocado now? Such a millennial.
Yeah,
thing
I
of
actually
you
have
to
heaps
grow
of questions to
avocados.
ask about the farm, and I think your dad will be proud that we're talking about it, you know?
Yeah, he'll love it.
It's great. You own land. It's
Yeah.
every Australian's dream. You know what? I've got a good...
Is that the Australian dream?
I have got... My quote at the end of this podcast
Oh.
is going to be bloody brilliant.
Okay, don't forget it.
Okay,
then.
I won't. But, Easty, yeah, we'll segue in and then I'll ask my other questions. Easty,
You
Oh.
got the butternut.
Oh, that gives me the
Mim
jitters.
Strom has just brought...
Yeah, put it down your pants or something.
Mim's just said
I'm sure
she's
people
gone
carry
back
knives around in their
to get
pants.
an
and you don't know about
avocado
it.
from the room, and she's brought back a butter knife thinking that with Easty's magical skills she's going to be able to cut it because she didn't want to carry a serrated knife through the hotel
Anyway, this
lobby. I
just-
understand.
It's just made this so much more interesting.
But
because
it has, Easty. You know, if you've got the right technique, it'll work.
What we wanna
A
know-
good tradesman never blames his tools. That's what I say.
What we want to know is what is the best way to deal with an avocado?
And also,
mean-
is this a good avo?
I know.
And how can I tell judging my next avo? Okay,
It's
so
not bad. It's got a few
she's
markings.
feeling for the firmness.
Oh, okay. So markings, what do they
Yeah.
mean?
What would Dad say?
That's
What-
literally what I'm
What
thinking.
what would Dad say
If
about
I
this
say
avocado?
something, he'll be like, "Chick, you got it wrong." It's not too bad. They're a bit small,
Yeah, okay.
but
so
yeah,
the
I'll
avos
buy
that you grow are bigger.
You'd buy that one.
Yeah, I'd buy
Yeah,
that
good.
one.
And is it ripe?
It's ripe enough. Do you want me to try cut it?
Absolutely. So
Yeah,
it's
you can-
ripe enough. Okay, so you start at the top.
Yeah,
I'm learning something. I always start from the side.
You start from the side.
Is that bad? Okay.
Just
Oh, she's done really well here. Bit of a soaring action
yeah.
there.
Wow, the butter knife has actually worked really well.
Yeah.
She's really gone around in a
Okay.
circle there. Yeah. Oh,
Twi-
yeah.
Ah,
Oh, that is a good. That
That's
is
a-
a good avo.
that's perfect.
And
She
then, okay,
says.
if you were to then, what would you do next? Because I would cut it into quarters and then peel the skin off of
Oh.
it and then slice it up.
Oh.
What do you do next from this point? You don't have to
Um,
do it because you probably don't have the utensils, but I guess it depends what you're doing with it.
Usually I slice it and then you dig it up, so it's the perfect like half circle.
Yeah.
So like a mango, like you slice in the no.
Not in
Not
the
all the way.
squares.
Not all the way in the squares. And
Pop it out.
That's what they do in Manji. They just pop it out and eat it like
Eat it. So many of them. No.
There's so many of them. They eat them like a mango.
Yeah, just slice it like that.
Yep.
And then dig 'em
And then
out.
dig 'em out.
Yeah.
We'd like you to have a taste test of my avocado. By the way, it probably cost me $10
Yeah.
here in
I
Melbourne.
bought free avocados for you the other day.
Oh.
Were you there?
No?
Anyway,
Oh, no,
taste
sorry.
it.
At the club. Yeah. Yep.
Taste it and let me know what
But don't talk without the mic. Oh, I can tell she doesn't like
Nah,
it.
she's not. It's not a good look.
Not bad.
Okay.
It's a bit flavourless, I think.
Out of 10.
Yeah.
Probably a 6.
Oh, 6. Damn,
6,
I'm only getting a
okay,
6 out of 10
right.
on my toast in the morning.
So what are your avocados rated?
Huh?
At home.
Oh,
Your dad's listening.
solid 8, 9, I reckon.
Yeah, right.
What,
And
what constitutes a 10 out of 10
what
avo then?
I actually want to know, like, how much would you sell one avocado for?
Oh, they're pretty expensive, like, for us.
Yep. And also, you got a bit of avo
I
on
was
your
going to say
chin.
you've got avo on your chin. I was
Thanks
ready
for
to-
telling me.
Just
No,
letting you go
sign
for
of a
little
good
bit.
meal.
Just going to let...
Saving it for later.
Saving it for Ron.
Um,
Oh, God.
I actually don't know because we sell them overseas. We
Yeah,
pack them in
okay.
bins and then sell them overseas, but they're probably like $2 at a supermarket.
Yeah, right.
But
Interesting.
at our store, we got a store at the end of our road,
Yep.
and we just sell them for $1 each.
Oh, that's wicked.
Well, they're in a boom at the moment, aren't they? There's
Yeah.
too many avocados. So they're a
Really?
bit cheaper. Sometimes they cost like $5 a pop.
Okay, sorry to talk about avocados still, but I have a question for you. What's this thing that I've got in my head about avocados taking 7 years to grow?
7.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of truffles?
No, like there's
Truffles
something
take
they say
7
like
years.
avocados take ages to. I don't know whether it's the seed or what is it?
I actually don't know.
I'm sure Google will tell you.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Now, before we get into your footy journey,
Mhm.
you're a basketballer.
Yeah.
You played for WA, I believe.
Mhm.
What's your basketball journey? And then when did you start playing footy? Or did you play both?
So I started playing basketball very young. I don't know how old I was. And I started playing. So I just played in Manji, just like locally,
Mm-hmm.
and I did a bit for the Slammers in Wobble.
Yep.
And then when I was 12, I had my first state game in Melbourne. And then for the next 6 years, I continued just doing state because there was a lot of travel up to Perth and stuff. Trained with the SBL for Slammers, just on side because I wanted to do extra. And then in 2020, Manji had their first junior girls team, and I was year 12 at the time. So I thought I'd give it a crack. And yeah, so since 2020, I went from a juniors comp to Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
You played in Southwest, didn't you?
I didn't play basketball.
No football.
She's talking about footy now.
What?
She went from basketball and then she said, I started football.
I just lost
Pay
my
attention!
train of thought.
Okay.
I'll backtrack a bit. So 2019,
You missed a part, Drisco, so I'm backtracking.
2019, I graduated high school in year
Okay.
12, and I
Yes.
had my first juniors match, and
Mhm.
I was doing my last state year of basketball
Yeah.
at the same time.
At the same, yeah, so it overlapped
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
A little bit of an
okay.
overlap.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then after that season finished, I wasn't eligible to play juniors.
Mm-hmm.
So I started in the Southwest in Donnybrook, which is like an hour away from Manji.
Yep.
In the women's league. And then after that, I moved to Perth and started playing for Swans
Yeah, cool.
the recent season. And then, yeah.
Did you have a gap year between school and coming to Perth, or you went straight from school to Perth?
No, I had a gap year and just worked.
You
so I
worked,
could
and that's
move.
why that allowed you to obviously play in the country.
Yeah.
And then when you moved to Perth, you started playing waffle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. What made you go to What made you want to play waffle and play footy? Go to Swans, and pursue that.
I think because I did basketball my whole life, I just needed change.
Over it, yeah.
And as soon as I started playing footy, the culture was just like
So cool.
so much better.
Yeah.
So I just enjoyed it, and I just wanted to keep like pushing myself because that's just the way I'm really.
No, that's good.
And yeah, I just thought, I'll move to Perth and play for a waffle team. And I spoke to my state coaches, and they said, yeah, Swans is probably the ideal for you. So
Awesome.
I went to Swans, and yeah.
Then
Up
what
the Black
about
Ducks.
Yeah, then what about the transition then to Freo? What happened between obviously playing for Swans? Did you talk us through that?
Yeah, so in 2019, I think the state wanted to have a look at me.
Yep.
And I didn't think they were that interested, but I got into the team. I think I was like the last player.
They weren't that interested, but they took me anyway.
I'm an ab rising star now.
I hardly got any minutes, and I was playing in the back line, and I had no idea what I was doing.
Right.
Yeah, that's where they put the offcuts, isn't it, in the back line?
Where were you?
No, I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it like that.
That's where they had the brawn and the brunt come from the back line. Thank you. We need to get a backman on here because I feel like I'm constantly sticking up for us. Sorry, Eastie.
I forgot where I was going with my story. When I started playing for Swans, I started working on it a bit. Yeah, and then just from there, started playing in the midfield.
And you felt more comfortable in the midfield?
Yeah, and I think I was just getting better and better, and then I got invited to the combine, which I was surprised by because I still have no idea how to play. And then one of the coaches said, have you nominated for the draft? I was like, what? Like, I don't know, how do you do that? So I had to go online and
that
nominate.
Is so good.
I didn't know how it all worked, and then got drafted.
I love the innocence behind that.
So good.
And just got drafted.
And then got drafted. What was draft day like for you? Where were you? Who was there?
Funny story. I actually didn't know it was like a big night, like cameras come to your house and stuff. So I had a few interviews with Trent and Frizy.
Yeah.
And I thought all the girls had the opportunity to have an interview, so I didn't really think much of it.
You've been living under a rock in Mesmer.
This is just classic Eastie right here.
Classic, yeah. Cool, calm and collected.
Has no idea what's going on. Yeah. Whichever way you want to take it.
And then draft night, it was just me, my parents and my two housemates just watching, and then when I got drafted we decided to go out for dinner.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, good. Yeah, nice.
And so we just go out to dinner to celebrate, and then I got a FaceTime from Dale Alcock, and he was at my house.
And you just gone out for dinner.
And you went home.
And he was at my house, and I wasn't home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed.
So embarrassed.
Yeah, and there was all the cameras and everything, and I was like,
no, that is so good, Eastie.
Did they come back later, or
no?
Was it? No.
Nah, one chance.
That was good FaceTime.
I was like, I think I'm just being dropped.
That was the quickest, quickest time to get dropped from the team.
That is so
Straight
good.
Up.
Don't worry, Eastie. When I got drafted, I didn't know who Peter Bell was. And I can't believe I'm saying this on here. Absolutely love Peter now. Know who he is. Watched his highlights.
Peter? Do you call him Peter?
First name basis,
No one calls him Peter.
Belly, okay, Belly. Watched his highlights. Love him. Great guy. Sorry, Peter.
All right, Eastie, what do you do outside of footy? Like work and stuff, or are you like us and unemployed?
I am.
That's fine
now.
too. That's fine too.
Yeah.
We support the unemployed here.
I did have a traineeship that was for a year last year, just working out of school through AFL Sports Ready. And then this year I'm going to study sports teaching and find a job alongside that as well. So it's going to be pretty hectic.
You know, I definitely haven't added this one in, but someone wanted to bring up East the Beast. Is that a nickname that should catch on? I'm going to vote absolutely not.
I'm voting no.
Yeah.
Do you want to be called East the Beast?
Well, it started in Swans when...
hang on, it's a real thing. Here we are being like, ew, no. And she's like, but that's my nickname.
Adam Dancy started calling me Beastie because apparently I'm a beast in the midfield.
Beastie. It's not...
Do you want... Okay, honest question. Do you want to be called Beastie?
I just avoid conflict. So I'm just going
another classic Beastie comment.
Well, maybe we're going to start calling you Beastie even though you hate it because you're too scared to say anything.
I think I like East Mode.
Yeah, East mode.
But not Beastie.
Nah, we'll just, I think just continue to call you Eastie is more than satisfactory.
Eastie.
But if anyone wants to call her Beastie, she's not going to call you out on it.
I just keep it to myself.
So feel free.
Oh, no, that is too good. Eastie.
Right. You're on for quickfire.
All right, Dana, north, south, west, east. Here we go for some quickfire.
Wait, I need some water.
She's got a dry mouth. It's the nerves. Okay, I may as well have one too since everyone else
good
is.
idea.
But I've got sparkling water because that's bougie.
Okay, Eastie, 3 essential things you've got in the hub with you.
Oh, my footy boots, obviously.
Good.
Mouth guard.
Oh, boring. Let's count them as one, like footy stuff.
Oh, okay. Footy stuff. Yep. My computer, so I have something to do.
Yeah, good.
And I thought I did order my food, but I didn't come till last. So I wouldn't count that as an essential.
You don't need food.
If
Forgot
anyone
to
doesn't
order
know, Eastie ordered her order slightly late, and she only received her Coles order last night. We've been in the hub for about 3 days now.
Yeah, I've been cutting. Yeah.
She's been
Anyway, you're
Fasting.
welcome. You can
Fasting.
take you can take that avocado with you.
Yeah.
It's yours now.
yeah, that's donation. Okay. And do you drink coffee? We don't
'Cause we
actually know.
Don't know this one.
Yes, I've changed to a coffee lover ever since I moved to Perth.
Fantastic.
Yep.
What's your order?
Almond latte.
Almond. What's with the almonds?
Yeah, what?
Your favourite basketball team?
To be honest, I don't really follow basketball that
See,
much.
I knew that would be the case, and Gemma insisted.
I follow NBA a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Just
Throw it out
have a
there.
look at- But probably the Brooklyn Nets if I had to choose.
Okay. Oh, Eastie, you're just going to laugh at these next ones.
Oh.
So Hayley and I decided we'd put in some would you rather questions just to mix it up and make Eastie feel more awkward than she already feels.
You chose the right person.
Yeah, we did.
This
So
is made
Eastie.
for you.
Would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe?
Well, depends where the nipple is. That's exactly what we said.
That's what Miller said. I said extra toe any day of the week.
I reckon extra toe too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can hide that in your shoe.
You can
Unless it's like an extra big toe and then you can't fit it in your shoe.
Miller's like, but it also depends on what size that toe is.
What if it's another big toe
Yeah,
and you can't
true.
fit it in your shoe? You were worried about us looking at your toes on this podcast.
Yeah, she's like, maybe I have an extra one. And you don't know. No. Would you rather walk to work in heels or drive to work in reverse?
Who come up with that?
Google.
Yeah.
Google came
Drive
up with
to
it.
work in reverse.
I reckon she'd be a pretty good driver,
Yeah.
actually. I could back her in to do that. Okay. If you could pick one person in the team who you'd room with, who would it be?
Not turbo.
Oh, no. Why not?
You haven't whipped out any of that yet.
Oh.
We're going to come to that soon.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm scared what question she's asked.
She's
so
sent in, yeah. She's sent
just
one
being
in.
quiet.
She has sent one in.
Probably
Another.
Tux. I'm probably closest with Tux.
Tux, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Laid back answer.
Mim
Eastie, you're too
does
funny.
not have her microphone with her today, so I am taking over Mim's mailbag this afternoon. So this is where people asking questions. So it's not us. Blame the other people. Georgia asks, what
Oh.
made you want to become a teacher?
I think just working with kids because I did a lot of coaching when I was younger for manage 'em up, and yeah, I just like working with kids. and-
Yeah, lovely.
Cool.
Yeah.
On your tie asks, is it more difficult to tackle sheep or footy players?
Footy players.
Do you even have
why?
sheep?
Sheep. Were you not listening when she said we've got sheep?
Oh. Sorry, Eastie, I was, I promise. Footy players, that's fine. Next question.
Gabby O'Sullivan asks, is it true you almost passed up the opportunity to play AFLW to pick avocados full time?
Is it true?
Is it
Oh,
true?
nah, no, definitely. not.
Anyway, I've figured out that most of these questions just come from people in our team. Does anyone actually listen to the podcast or look at Instagram?
Kale, where you at? Kale.
Kale hasn't rung in this week. Gabby also asks, who is the best basketballer on the team?
Oh, ooh. She just wants a shout out, doesn't she?
Yeah, she
does.
definitely. Say yourself.
They're all very good, but Gabby. I reckon.
Aw.
Good answer.
It's because she doesn't want confrontation later. Okay, user 304722935 asks, what makes you really angry?
What makes me really angry?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Do you know this person? Do you know user?
What was the numbers?
Hang on. I'll just go through my phone and see if user 304722935 comes up.
Something has to
I don't
make
get
you
angry. Very
angry.
often.
There's got to be something. It's got to be someone you know, or is it
Or
just
your
a random
parents,
question?
or your sibling, or...
When I get tackled holding the ball on footy, that makes me really angry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Lockie asks, why are there no Drisco... Well, this one's for you, Drisco. Why are there no Drisco badges available? Did you buy them all yourself?
No, I'm so bloody popular. I'm kidding. My nana actually bought 40. So, sorry, Lockie.
Sorry, Lockie, there are none more available.
No, but I hope they do release some more because I would like some for myself. I'm kidding.
You want
I'm
your
totally
own,
kidding.
You want your
But
own...
no, I
badge.
love the badges. They're the best $7 you can spend.
Are they $7?
Yep.
Ooh, that's rough. All right. I'm going to leave that one till last. But Maggie McLaughlin asks, what do you love to do on a Sunday arvo during summer? Not during season.
It's
Not during-
OBH.
Yeah, OVA.
It's the OVH.
Good
Anyway,
on
if
you,
you wanna-
young, wild and free.
Anyone, if you want to meet...
Dana
if you want
East.
to meet Dana
Dana North,
East,
South, West, East.
apparently she's at the OBH on
I'm
a
kinda
hot
off
summer
OVH
Sunday
now
arvo.
because during pre-season on a Sunday night, I would have to Uber. So I would be standing there watching my friends and be like, come on.
Oh,
Come on, I want to go.
Dezo, come on, girls.
Come on, come on, girls, hurry up. Jazz Dancer asks, what is the worst injury you've ever had?
Breaking my wrist or dislocating my shoulder.
Yeah, right.
Are they both footy related or basketball or
One was
Trampoline.
sandboarding.
sandboarding? Yeah.
Oh, of course.
What was
my
that?
wrist.
Your wrist?
Ouch. And then basketball.
How did you
Yeah.
dislocate your shoulder basketball?
Wow.
Did you fall over?
I went to dive on a ball and
Yeah,
then the player
okay.
came over.
Ow.
Ouch. And Brianna Hyde asks, what is it like being the king of Manjimup? The
Queen.
king, I'd say the queen, personally, but...
I wouldn't call myself queen of Manchester.
Well-
Well, there is only 4,000 people there.
Ah, there you go.
Well,
so
there you got a 1 in 4,000 chance. That's
easy
pretty
to
good
rule.
odds. That's better odds than the lotto.
Right.
All right, now last one. Kiara Bowers
No,
asks, is it true you act like a sweetheart, but then you bully Turbo and Miller every chance that you get?
Oh.
Can you back me up on this?
Well, actually, it says you bully Turbo and Miller.
I'm getting
So,
Awkward.
well, I remember one time when you specifically called me two-faced. So
Oh,
I'm
wow.
going to go.
Two-faced.
I'm going to go. Yes,
training,
you did
at
bully
training.
me.
Turbo was bullying me, and then she goes, "Don't worry about it. It's just Turbo." And then next time, when Turbo was bullying me, she went on Turbo's side. I was like, "Hang on."
And then she called me two-faced.
Fair.
Look, it was probably fair at
Fair
the time,
statement. Eastie, you got to stick up for yourself here.
but she does surprisingly
That'll earn
sometimes.
some
And
night.
Turbo and I are like, whoa,
Good.
hang on,
Earn respect.
where'd that come from? Anyway, it's a bit
I
of
like
fun.
that about you, Eastie.
It's a bit of fun. It is.
Grit.
But anyway, I think you are secretly a bit of a bully. I know what you'd want to say, but you just don't say it because you don't want to hurt our feelings.
Yeah.
General hub chit chat to finish off the podcast. You did a nice little tutorial on the RAT test, the rapid antigen tests this morning. Talk us through. Did you just come up with that yourself, or were you asked to do it?
Of course I did.
Was it just for the content?
Everyone that knows me now knows
Insta content?
I'm a comedian. Wannabe comedian. Self-appointed comedian.
Working on it.
And so I thought, why not? Well, I'm posting about being a full-time athlete in this hub. We're going to show them everything. Show the fans what they want to see. And that was me and me bathers the day before to say, just went for a swim in the pool at 10 a.m. And now today, early wake up, rat test on the dining table, hadn't done my hair, this is the full-time athlete
What
life.
was your celebration of it being negative? Of it being negative? Yeah, but you did something funny with your face.
Ooh,
Do it.
there we go.
There you
The nodes are out today.
There are the nodes.
But no, I thought I'd never done an Instagram reel, but I didn't want the reel to be on my actual feed. I just wanted it on my story. So I saved the reel, put it on my story.
Oh, look at you,
Quite
clever.
technical. But I also wanted music over it because I sneezed. And it was like the ugliest sneeze ever. So I just wanted people to know, really, it's actually a bit of a process to do a COVID test now that, you know, we've done it. You have to wait 10 minutes for that little thing
It's actually pretty easy. It's pretty easy.
to light up.
Really.
Okay, whatever.
Easty, talk us through some of the restrictions that we have, or like what it's like coming into obviously a state that's got a lot of COVID cases. How are you coping with it?
Not too bad actually. We just have to wear masks everywhere except for in our room. And we've got a designated person that's only allowed in our room. So it's just minimising all the risks possible.
Yep.
And just
Coping
like
pretty well,
a
actually.
lot of hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gone through 2 bottles already.
Yeah,
Going through
yeah.
a lot
It's
of
pretty
hand,
full
a
on.
lot of hand sanitizer. The Pride round,
Round.
this round, and we are wearing our very special
So
Pride
cool.
jumpers, which we haven't had before. What do you guys think of them?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
They look so cool.
They look great.
Yeah.
The rainbow colours.
They're very colourful.
Gemma's photo shoot. The hands on hips.
Yeah.
We love Gemma's staunch look. But I think where they chose to film it in Freo with the
sea
different colour sea
containers there,
containers,
yep.
that was awesome. Looks really good. And I love the socks. The white with the rainbow
Yeah.
on them as well. So it'll be
I'm gonna
bloody
have to
good.
like really put the fake tan on.
You are.
Like layer it on
All
because it's
white.
really white. But it's like I
Yeah.
feel like our away jumpers are white, but this one is just like pristine.
This, yeah.
And the white socks
'cause it's got
too.
colours
It's the
on
white
it.
socks as well.
yeah.
Anyway, for anyone then.
Gorgeous.
Anyway, I mean I'm just naturally tan, but I'm going to
course.
be extra naturally
Duh.
tan this week.
But it's going to be bloody good day out against the Tigers.
We haven't versed the Tigers before.
Let's go. Saturday. Don't know what oval. Don't know what time. But we'll get back to you soon.
don't know what oval, don't know what time, but I'll probably be there. Hopefully, hopefully on time. Because someone else is telling you when and where to be.
You beauty.
Anyway, I feel like that's enough for this week.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely,
gosh.
I've had enough.
I'm
AC's
not
had
sure
enough.
about the park. I'm actually gone.
I'm done. My hips,
back is
my
crazy.
hips hurt. My back hurts.
My back is staying here tonight while I go back to my hotel.
This was a great idea in theory. Everyone's had enough.
I
Easty,
have-
how was your podcast experience apart from having a sore back now?
And
Oh,
no-
it wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
It
no,
wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad. It
Wasn't
wasn't
too
that good
good
either.
then.
though.
I'm still nervous a little bit.
It's finished.
Stop it.
It's finished. Anyway, Drisco, do you have a finishing line for us? You can finish it off.
It's
Off
one
you go.
for okay. Thanks for listening. Don't subscribe was what I was about to say. I mean, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. We'll be back next week for more banter and laughs. See you then. And my finishing quotes for Easty's dad. He's living the dream and working the land.